Welcome to After the Rain, a storytelling podcast from Playa Lakes Joint Venture. These are the voices stewarding the land and the stories that surface after the rain. In the middle of the southeastern New Mexico desert, Raymond and Gina Anderson are building something most people wouldn't expect.
In this part of the country, there is not much topography, and we have been building a 11-acre lake in the desert.
And now they are restoring playas to attract even more birds and wildlife to their property near Lovington. But the couple says this all started with something simple, a knock at the front door. Raymond and Gina Anderson had spent years planting trees, building ponds, and creating habitat on their land in Lee County.
Oh, she's such a nature lover, and I am too, by the way.
But despite their passion for nature, the couple says that they had never even heard of playas, also called mud holes, buffalo wallows, and lagoons. That changed when Ryan Lenz from Playa Lakes Joint Venture and Jesse Barber from Lee County Cooperative Extension Service visited their property.
We didn't even know there was such a thing as playa restoration. And then suddenly, Ryan Lenz and Jesse Barber showed up at the doorstep.
As the group walked across the property together, they identified several playas, shallow wetlands that naturally collect rainfall, provide important habitat for wildlife, and help recharge groundwater supplies beneath the surface. One of those areas included a large playa Raymond had already started working on, removing excess sediment that had accumulated in the basin to use in creating ponds elsewhere. For Gina, the experience immediately clicked.
I'm a very much of a nerd at heart.
A bird nerd, a nature nerd.
A nature nerd.
Their 8-year-old granddaughter joined them during that first visit and quickly became fascinated by the wildlife and habitat discussions happening around her.
She said she learned so much from walking around with them. It kind of laid the groundwork because we could see their character and their personalities.
That first meeting eventually led to a full playa restoration project. The Andersons say one of the most exciting parts is imagining how restored playas could increase wildlife activity across their property. Playas are the center of biodiversity on the plains, supporting 185 bird species, 450 plant species, 13 amphibian species, and 37 mammal species. The couple already sees deer, bobcats, migratory birds, and waterfowl visiting the ponds and water features they've created over the years.
It was just so delightful. We had thousands of yellow-headed blackbirds that would come in every evening, thousands of swallows, thousands of red-winged blackbirds, and all these different kind of birds that I didn't know what they were. I had to look up.
The Andersons hope the restored playas will create even more habitat opportunities in the future.
We already have had deer come on in southeastern New Mexico. That's not real common right around our area. We have ponds already. So we've had a lot of different birds, and we would love to see that increase.
The couple says they've also been surprised by how smoothly the process has moved so far.
The professionalism of Ryan has just been off the charts. His willingness to navigate the GPS coordinates, all the technology, which we're not that great with, all the paperwork. We had the archaeologists out here pretty quickly.
We're very impressed with him.
And one of the biggest surprises was learning state funding existed to help private landowners restore playas on their property.
That just blew me away that was even available. And I am very excited about not just having the aesthetic part of a playa lake restored on my land, more so the percolation of the water going back into the water table.
And for the Andersons, that may be the most important part of all.
I'm going to help replenish the water table. That just delights me absolutely more than the aesthetic part of it, because I have a granddaughter here and our water table is dropping and we need to get it back up.
The project is still in the early stages, but the Andersons already see the bigger picture taking shape.
I'm a very visionary person, so I could see the future of it. For me, the thing that delights my heart the most is the fact that I'm going to help with my land for my future generations.